this is what I want. I am into polygamy. I will see other women that I think is attractive, and I will want to
get to know them.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
And if that was the case and your friend, I'm not saying you should go on there with the woman friend. I don't think that's a good thing.
Appropriate if you don't have the discussion.
Yes, I don't think it's a good thing, based on certain things. But at least from the jump, you would have an idea or an understanding that this person is into this type of lifestyle.
Right.
So if that's the case, then it wouldn't surprise you. Or, you would have the discussion and know what your partner is lacking. And then you start to make an effort to address that thing. So therefore, you won't be attracted to my friend. Welcome to another episode of
Beyond Your Wildest Marriage podcast.
And I'm your host, AP.
And I'm Queen Jody.
Yeah.
Welcome, husband of the year.
The most beautiful woman of the year. Oh my God. You're blushing there.
Thank you.
Oh my God, guys. It's such an awesome feeling to be here on this podcast. I have to tell you, episode after episode, we're just dropping fire after fire, and I know you guys are loving it. Also, I want to say, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, because we have something planned when we touch 30k subscribers. So one of our goals for this year is to hit 30,000 subscribers on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. We have something special planned. We're not gonna say what it is yet, but it is gonna be awesome. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. And while we're at it, Jody, I think we should tell them to make sure to drop your comment, because we highlight the most amazing, the most awesome comment each week. The top comment on each episode. So make sure you drop your comment if you want it to be featured on this podcast. Well, on the YouTube version and also on the audio version, right?
That's right.
So, wagwan, Jody.
Wow, 10 on the dot. Yeah, that's supernatural, eh?
Yeah.
The comment for the last episode was from Asher. I hope I got the name right. Shout out to Asher.
Shout out to you.
And the discussion was, y'all are so sweet together. I'm so glad y'all found each other. But couples need to remember, if you ask for time out, please make sure you go and be alone and not find other people to entertain you, or there will be problems. Take that time to get yourself together.
That makes sense. When in that episode, it was very exciting. So make sure, if you haven't heard that episode before, go and check it out. It's on our channel, or we let it pop somewhere up. You guys can go and watch it. It was a very exciting episode, and we break that down, didn't we? We break that down. So this week episode is gonna be, is it okay? Listen, let me do it like TV, number TV voice. Is it okay for my wife to take her sexy friend to our house?
Or is it okay for my husband to take his handsome friend to our house?
Okay, so you want to do it. All right, no problem. Let's do it. You know what? I like this discussion. I like this because it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, right? When it comes to if it's okay to invite friends over to the house, especially when they act like a fire.
Yeah. And especially when you have a certain bond with them.
Yeah. When you have a certain bond with them. And here, listen to me. Let's get into it. So let's create a scenario for this space so people can get an idea of what we're talking about.
All right, cool.
So you have your house, you and your partner live, and you have this one friend. She always dress nice, she smell good, and you bring her over. When she comes, she always wear, the nice leggings.
Okay.
Something will make the curves pop out. You know them kind of something there. And then she always come and she always nice. Hi, happy. How you doing?
Listen, man.
And she always reach you a hug, and when she hug, she squeeze you a little bit longer. And all of a sudden it's like, this one is single somehow there. You know, the whole idea of you being married is gone.
Yeah.
And, you know, the person have a familiar kind of approach with you.
Yeah. And you take that for granted.
Not necessarily. I mean, you find yourself like she's just a part of the household.
Yeah.
Because she always there and she always hug you up. She always, you know, whisper in your ear, you know.
Anyways, let me just set the thing straight. You see, guys, we don't have no friend like that. We don't carry no friend come over here. You understand? To be honest with you, since we've met, I've only known mostly like your male friends that you have. I've never really had any female friends
that is true.
Come around in our space, because I don't really like people coming in my space too much when it comes to certain things. And for you, those persons that come, like the guys that come around, was mostly because you were doing business with them in terms of music.
Yeah.
So I was open to seeing them, but I knew where my boundaries were, and I was committed to you and only you.
I want to say thanks for that. Thank you for that. I mean, I trust you.
And it's not that your friends were not good looking, you know, but
I wouldn't know that.
You stood out more to me because,
yeah,
we had this thing.
Yeah, gonna make me blush now. I have dark skin, so I gotta see it.
Yeah.
But it's a situation that happened to a lot of people, even though it's never personally happened to us before. All of my friends, them just think you're cool. Them actually just see you as one of the guys because you know how to rap with them. And it never get to a place where they were hugging you personally and, you know, tapping you on the shoulder. Or you were always wearing sexy things, like, you know, showcasing your shape.
Not saying that not wearing sexy things won't attract people as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you didn't put yourself out there in a position to be attracting anyone.
Right.
Yeah. So our household is always clean, guys. We keep our household clean. But in a case where you have a friend,
like a lot of girls like friends, like to have friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in a case where you would have had a friend and you bring her over to the house, and she close to me a certain way, because some woman is like, Jody will never try to sleep with my partner. She will never do that. Yeah. No, she wouldn't.
No, it's true. You have females like that. They have friends. That, to be honest, I don't really get the whole friendship vibe too much. But for me, because I don't have a lot of friends. But in a case where females, they're used to having friends around from the beginning.
That's true.
And then the partner come into play now, and they're not gonna abandon them friends, because to them, I'm a friend from a long time, and them did they are with me before Wappy kill Philip, and you just are coming at the picture. So I'm not gonna just dash with my girlfriend because you know in the picture as my partner. Yeah. But as you say, we're in the case, so she can always come over the house and me trust her because she's my friend. Me not expect she go look on my man certain way.
What? So well, and what you expect? What do you expect?
No, but that's the thing with a lot of
if you say your husband is fly and your husband look nice, right? Yeah. And I know you alone are gonna find him attractive.
That is true.
Just like how I don't expect that I am the only one who is going to find you attractive. I'm not that naive.
But AP, a lot of people believe that if you're there with somebody, your eyes can see somebody over there, and you go so and say, wow.
Look at her, like, wow.
You understand? You know how much woman get buff because of that? Like,
are the man, you mean?
Are the man get some lashing?
Yeah.
So, hold on. You're over here, so look, you're the right side of me and you look on.
How dare you?
Exactly.
But still, in our case, and it still go back to having that discussion with your partner.
Exactly.
You understand what I mean? Having that discussion with your partner about certain things. Because for me, right, it could be a case where she's into a polygamous mindset that she actually wants her husband to be open to having another
female
in the house.
Yeah.
But she just don't know how to have the discussion with him. Right?
But she still should, because then you don't want a case where you didn't explain that and your partner don't understand that.
Yeah.
And
it lead to something.
Exactly.
But any partner feel guilty. Oh my God.
Right.
When you actually know what's going on. But anyways, in that case, having a discussion about sexual preferences, and whether you want to be polygamous or otherwise, is good, because in that case, no, you don't have to carry your friend and make sure we're the shortest thing she can find in her closet.
Exactly.
If you try and impress him, when you could have just have the conversation with him from the jump.
Right.
Not saying in some cases that is not opposite, where you, Jody, have a friend and you just naive to the situation, but your friend like me, and your friend I try to lower me away from you,
right?
Which happens a lot.
Bad girl. Yes, you want to come hug up and squeeze up. Yeah,
it happens a lot.
And whisper. Bad girl.
Especially she realize that things not go right in a relationship, and she still say, "Oh, this girl, I have a good man. I'm going to take him."
Yeah. In that case, I would have, from the first time.
Yeah.
Some people can tell, like
them can
as
tell
the man, as the man.
Yeah.
For the first time, you can tell if your wife or your girlfriend's female friend
is attracted
to you based on certain
things that they do.
Exactly, in front of you, even with them, the wife or the girl. Your wife or partner is in front of you as well.
Yeah, but it's the same thing for the man, the woman too.
Right.
You can tell if my friend like you.
Right. Yeah. And in that regards now, but from beginning still, you should have boundaries. Like.
But you know what? Since as you're going there.
Yeah.
In a case where you bring your sexy friend over the house or your handsome friend, as you say.
Right.
You have to also be mindful that there's a strong possibility that your partner might be attracted to the person based on if certain needs are not being met with you and them.
That is true.
So what I would say is, as I said before, is to ensure that you have that discussion with your partner from the jump.
Communication is key, guys.
Put down something and have that discussion there.
Yeah.
Have the discussion where you say, okay, listen, this is what I want. I am into polygamy. I will see other women that I think is attractive, and I will want to
get to know them.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
And if that was the case, and your friend, I'm not saying you should go on there with the woman friend. I don't think that's a good thing.
Appropriate if you don't have the discussion.
Yes, I don't think it's a good thing, based on certain things, but at least from the jump, you would have an idea or an understanding that this person is into this type of lifestyle.
Right.
So if that's the case, then it wouldn't surprise you. Or, you would have the discussion and know what your partner is lacking. And then you start to make an effort to address that thing. So therefore, you won't be attracted to my friend. You might say, yeah, him look handsome, but that don't mean I go sleep with him.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
And also, like, in the case where it's not a polygamous idea, right, to begin with, and you see your one partner and you say that's the one partner for life.
Yeah.
Then you need to set boundaries. So from the get-go, your partner should know your friends, yeah, because you don't want, I'm going out with my girlfriends. And like, which girlfriend you're talking about? I don't know which girlfriend. Yeah. Maybe you're just posing the girlfriend as girlfriend, but it's not a girlfriend.
Who knows?
You understand? So
who knows?
You want to be clear from the get-go. Hey, this is my best friend, or these are my best friends, and we hang out most times. Even before you existed, we were here together, and so I might invite them over to the house sometimes. Are you okay with that in the first place? You have to check that out, and then if you are okay with that, and they come, and then you find, say, one of them are probably the one or one of them, because maybe more than one, comes, and based on how them are roll in front of you as the next partner, then you're gonna, hey, wifey, my girlfriend, my honey bun, my love, something not too right with that friend, yeah.
Yeah, but so also, with that being said, we have to also say you're listening to Beyond Your Wildest Marriage podcast. We really hope that you guys are enjoying this episode thus far. Right now, we're talking about, is it okay to take my sexy friend over to our house?
Yeah, and we are talking about things.
And we're talking about stuff on it. And really, it's a very fun topic. And guys, we're just talking about these things to give you an idea of certain things that can happen in a relationship when you don't have communication, when you don't have a plan, when you don't be honest with your partner, and then you end up in a situation where you get divorced and you feel like the person don't love you because you never have the conversation. And then you say relationship is bad. And then you say marriage is bad. And then you don't want to date anybody again because of that thing that happened to you 5-10 years ago, and you make an avatar of that person, and then you relive that relationship because you don't want to have the discussion. Well, we're here to discuss it with you. Beyond
Your Wildest Marriage podcast.
All right, so that's what we're doing now. Is it okay to take your sexy friend over to your house when you have a husband or a wife? I would say it depends on the situation, right? If set rules. The next thing, well, first I would say set boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Set boundaries with your friends. That listen, yo, no way that's something that come at my house again. Like if she wears something short to your house and you know it's gonna attract your spouse and it's gonna make your spouse feel some type of way, you draw her one side and you say, yo, my girl, you need to check yourself. Or yo, my youth, check yourself. Don't look at a woman like that. Or don't pass the line there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then you make them know from day one, listen, if you cross the line there, you're not welcome over my place again.
Yo, let me tell you this from now. If me have a girlfriend and me not thinking about polygamous relationship, right? And me have a girlfriend and she come to my house one time and me see she
she's giving you the eyes.
She'll give you the eyes and she'll hold you tighter than or me probably would I not want hold you.
And I'll spoon feed you. Hey, girl.
No, girl, you know what? Go on through the door. Nobody come back right here, so your friendship stop through the door this so.
Yeah, well,
no, serious.
What if she's just a caring girl? Like seriously.
No.
You
have caring and you have two. You have caring and you have. We never even know what to call the word.
Listen to me.
No, listen. It's okay for someone to be caring, but yeah, weird things where when you come on my house, if you bend down, my husband I see you.
You see heaven and everything.
And it make me notice every time you try to go up.
Hey, no, Judy.
You try to go up.
Judy, you know the walk. You do the walk.
Man, listen me. Every woman have them walk, not a problem. But you have some people where do it extra when time them they in front of your partner. Ladies, if you're not thinking about a polygamous relationship or polygamy, any at all, and your husband not thinking like that either, if you're not, be aware of your girlfriends around your partner.
That is true.
It's not about jealousy right now. We're taking jealousy off the plate. This is not about jealousy. This is about you setting boundaries between you and your partner in a relationship.
That makes sense.
You don't want a problem. You don't want a hullabaloo, right?
That's true.
So, if she come more than one time at your house,
yeah.
And to me, it shouldn't even pass one time. Because if you notice something from the first time, and that is a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
You're just nobody
red flag. Just cut it off. Yeah, but you know, in that case too, the friend might just want to look nice. And she don't have no intention, or him not really have no intention of actually being with your partner, but your partner don't have any self-control.
That is a good thing too.
Some people can't control themselves.
Yeah.
For me, I don't get turned on like that by anybody, like any woman. It doesn't. If you take off your clothes and come naked to me right now, you're not going to get me to jump on you and want to have sex with you, because I am in control of my sexual energy. It's my body. You know, I rule this vessel.
Yeah.
You understand? So don't feel like you're sexy thing and you pushing out your. Let me not mash up this microphone. You pushing out your body is going to make me. Oh wow, I want that one. No, I can control myself.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of people, and that is why boundaries in the beginning is important.
Yeah,
because with boundaries, although self-control in itself is a thing. Because if you can't control yourself from morning, any fly way pass,
go on.
You're warm.
Yeah, swat it.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna want to fight that fight.
Self-control in itself is a totally different thing, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Like when you set boundaries now, you need to check your partner. You set boundaries with your friends and you set boundaries with your partner, yes, but you talk about self-control.
Yeah.
Where you don't just make everything, trigger you.
Right.
You know, you understand, okay, yo, listen, that is Jody's friend. You don't cross her line.
Yeah.
If something is happening that is making you feel uncomfortable or making me feel uncomfortable,
then
let me put myself in
it.
it. I like, yo, Jody, your friend nice still, she's very sexy, but listen to me. She's the energy with me I get.
Yeah.
So check her for me. And then Jody said, okay, I understand. I apologize. Let me check her.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, girl, next time you're coming over, put on some proper clothes. Are you going in your closet, take out something and say, girl, I have this nice dress I want to give to you. Try to know that. And so, remember your commitment is the next thing I would say you have to do. Like, you have to remember why you get together with the person in the first place. These are things that we keep repeating. It's like the pillar of a relationship or marriage. Like, commitment.
Communication. Commitment. Honesty.
All of these things, yeah. And so when you remember your commitment in a situation like that, you have a sexy friend over the house, you're not going to cross certain lines, certain discussions you're not going to have because you know what you do, and your partner, your husband and your wife is the most important thing to you.
Yeah. And
the commitment, your kids, the possibility of the life that you want to create. You don't want to jeopardize that. So the commitment are going to make you stay. Commitment trump feelings every day. Because most of our actions that we take is because we feel like we want to do it. But when you're committed to it, it's a must. You
hold yourself to that commitment, really.
You have no emotions tied to it. This is it.
Yeah.
There's no day when commitment feel like, oh, I'm sad, or today I'm happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't
commitment
matter.
is just commitment.
It's
whether you're sad or happy.
Basically.
Whether you're broke or you have money.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just mention it. Honesty. Just be honest. As I said, if the girl is sexy and she might have one of them, sister, but one of them something there. Yeah, one of them chug.
Yeah. She blessed
around this or there.
With all of the bumpers there, man.
And when she walk, it bubble like a
yeah.
Like
we get you.
And you're like, oh my God of his mercy. And you feel like you want to throw your line and catch fish. You're like, listen, let me wait.
Let me just
roll that back.
Hold it.
Yeah, and hold on. So when you're honest about the thing, you can. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should be able to have any discussion with your partner.
I believe so too. If you cannot have any discussion with your partner whatsoever when it comes to anything at all, then something is not right.
I believe so too.
Or probably them need to work on that area so that you can actually have the conversation with them.
Yeah.
So in a case where we're talking about having a sexy friend over, it can be vice versa, male or female. Say for example, the male is really handsome and him have like this, you understand?
Okay.
And at first you might not feel no way, but him come 2 times and whatsoever, and then you start to probably develop certain things. Now you have, as a female, have to look on your partner and say, hon, I know I your friend from long time, Ray, and I know it might not, it might not intentionally mean anything by anything, coming here, being with you and, chatting and whatever. But me find say me I have a little thing. You understand?
Yeah.
See how we can work it out that either him not come back or let me go somewhere else when him there.
Yeah, no, in a case like that, if you're uncomfortable, I wouldn't bring my friend over to the house anymore. I would tell him, yo, stay far away. I would actually just, because I would be jeopardizing you at that moment, and I don't think that's a good idea.
But maybe you're good friends too, and it not mean for you to do anything.
It doesn't matter. If you cannot angle that fire, I will not put you in the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. You realize I don't do it though. I don't bring friends. I don't have friends actually. I don't have friends, so we don't have situations like that. However, I believe that we're all human beings and we all have feelings. You know, liking somebody is as simple as that person carrying themselves good, smell nice,
talk nice to you,
have the best smile that you've ever seen, face, skin clean, and then them come right beside you, right? So and just talk. And then talk and
yeah.
And all of a sudden you start think about that time when you talk at your ears. But I say, if you're in a relationship or a marriage and you find that you're having a situation like this, I would say the best thing to do is to sit and discuss with your partner, because something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something
especially
is wrong.
If you love your partner,
yeah,
and you are committed to your partner.
Yeah.
You understand? I think if there is a case like that, sit down and, as you say, AP, discuss things with your partner.
Yeah.
You understand? It don't make sense. You eye things. But you say, oh, honey, Johnny is coming over today. You say,
Johnny?
Lord God.
Why have you got it?
Oh, okay, Han, that's nice. But you're not okay with it because you know, say, if Johnny come in at the space, you're going to feel some type of way.
But maybe
what if one day, Johnny show up at the house when you're
not
there?
there? But maybe Johnny already knows that you feel some type of way. And maybe you know that you feel some type of way around Johnny and you just like the feeling, but you're not honest enough to admit that you are feeling something when Johnny come over. And I am not honest enough to say, yo, your friend, Sophie.
Yeah, because I'm not every friend.
Me.
I'm not every friend. I go come and say, yo, Parry. Me not go come back to your house again, because I notice say your wife I react certain way around me when I'm not every man. I'm not every partner.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not every friend. I got look upon you as a good friend and tell you that.
That's true.
You understand?
That's true. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes some of these people are actually already in relationship too. And so you might say, oh, but what if them have a partner already? Will they still do it? Yeah, they will. If they like you, they will. They will. They will.
Because it's not a case. In many cases where people cheat, guys, it's not like they deliberately wanted to put themselves in the situation.
That is also
but things
true.
Brew, when you say coffee, you set the coffee.
Me go and brew. Yeah.
It have to brew. So it starts from somewhere. So you have to be open about your friends. When you get into the relationship with this person, listen me. This guy, Mike, I'm a friend from a long time. Me and him, XYZ. Yeah? And you say, okay, cool. Understand, say, me and you is me and you. Mike, not to interfere with this.
I agree.
You understand?
Yes.
So if him come over and me never invite him, tell him to go back in yard.
All right, that's Jamaican patois from you, from Queen Jody.
You understand? And if me have a friend AP, say for instance, she named Sally, yeah? And
you have to call Sally. Yeah, call Sally.
no, me have to.
Because Sally have a big bumper there still.
Like seriously. Yeah. Anyways, we have that discussion, guys. Listen to me. The wildest thing for us, like we're on the street sometimes, and then me and AP is like,
you know what? Let us do a topic on that. I want to, because we actually have a topic to do. We have a topic to do on that about crazy things couples do together, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
So yeah, guys. So me, have a friend probably named Sally, right? And me never invite Sally over the house, but she show up when me not there, and my husband is there. Then that's a red flag.
That is true, and these are things that other people go through, but not us, because we're always working.
People we are like that, to be totally honest.
We're always working on something, so we don't have no time for friends or nothing. Unfortunately, we do have acquaintances that we meet on the streets.
We have acquaintances, we have business partners, we have people who we call family,
but
friends. Nobody we really call friends.
No, we don't have friends. We have families and acquaintances. Anyways, what I want to say, guys, thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please comment below what you guys think about this topic. Would you bring your sexy friend to your house? Can you trust your partner? Right? Comment below and let us know what you think about this. Also, give this podcast a thumbs up if you're listening and watching on YouTube. If you're listening elsewhere, please share this audio.
So yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
And also remember to send your relationship/marriage questions and stories to beyondyourwildestmarriage at gmail.com. Until the next episode, it's AP
taking you on a journey
with the queen.
Yes, beyond
your wildest marriage.